Hello, everyone, and welcome back to episode 4, where we will be analyzing how simulation and control motivates people to play The Sims 4. So, this concept can be described as the heart of why players engage with simulation games, as they offer both a realistic system to explore and the power to shape outcomes with it. At their core, simulation games are an attempt to model aspects of the real world, but they allow players to explore systems such as social interaction, economics, or city planning within a safe environment. Within The Sims 4, players can simulate the rhythms of everyday life, such as work, relationships, housing, and aspirations through a digital lens that mirrors real world dynamics. By simulating life, The Sims 4 allows players to reflect on human behavior, success, and social norms. So players are engaging critically with real-life structures in a playful environment. Control is also a central aspect of player motivation in simulation games, as players gain satisfaction from their ability to influence outcomes, manage systems, and solve problems within the simulated world. From the self-determination theory, we can see that the component of competence, which turns into intrinsic desire to feel effective and capable in one's actions. So, such as this, players feel competent when they design efficient homes, achieve some career goals, or maintain social harmony, all of which demonstrates expressions of skill and understanding within the game system. So players that can, go and build an insane house or level up in the careers and just get to see even like the behind aspect of the game, like the secret tunnelways and stuff. Like they get such a satisfaction from doing that, from playing the simulation and having this control over their Sims. So all of which demonstrates expressions of skill and understanding within the game system, as we said. And control in simulation games can also provide a psychological comfort as a sense of control, as a contrast to the unpredictability that reality has to offer, which is something that I think many people experience. Like we all have times where our life just feels out of control, and we turn to things that give us control. And playing simulation games is a safe way to execute that. Like you can log onto The Sims and live out your perfect dream life, even if in your reality it's kind of falling apart, but that's okay. It's safe to do so here. Simulation games offer a world that players can understand, predict, and manage, and this makes gameplay both relaxing and empowering. Simulation games can become a safe space where players create order and stability. Some players, though, like to have a balance of control and chaos in their game, as sometimes gameplay thrives when there is tension between control and unpredictability. While players can design and manage their Sims world, unexpected events like fires, emotions, accidents, and random deaths disrupt the perfect control. So, this is what I was saying kind of before and hinting at in the last episode. Sometimes when you're playing The Sims and you just let things run a little bit buck wild, give your Sims some autonomy, let things kind of be in the Sims ecosystem, it gives you more entertainment because you don't really know what's going to happen. Like, you don't really know when, like, a fire is going to start, someone's going to die, or someone's going to adopt a horse or a baby and expand the family, or your Sim's going to quit their job, they want something else, they want a fresh start. It just adds a bit more excitement because it's like, okay, you know what? You've had some chaos now. Now I'm going to come in and fix this, or like renegotiate this. Like, for instance, like when I play and it's like I say to one of my Sims, discuss expand the family, I go check on that household. Oh gosh, they've adopted a baby. Now I need to go and remodel the house, move some things around. It just adds more layers and like levels to my gameplay, which I really enjoy. But moving on, this unpredictability adds humor, drama, and emotional depth to gameplay and prevents it becoming just a purely mechanical game where you just have to keep like hitting targets, hitting milestones. It just gives you a bit more to work with. But this idea also reinforces that The Sims 4 is a simulation of life, not a perfect replica. So it is a game that is designed to reflect the balance between order and chaos that define the human experience. Playful experimentation where players learn about systems by interacting with them is what The Sims 4 provides. So moving on to some statements from the Sims 4 forum, we can start with, just by playing and watching The Sims virtual lives unravel as I manipulate their strings is how someone feels while playing the game. It's been a way to feel like I have some control in my life that has felt way out of control at times. Very true. Putting Sims in interesting or absurd situations and documenting that. Or I enjoy the creativity and control, or I can build my Sims, build their homes, build their worlds, or I use it as an elaborate dress up game. And lastly, I'm an over the top control freak. My Sims act upon my every whim. The sense of control is exhilarating. I feel like that really describes and encapsulates the gameplay experience that motivates people to continue to play The Sims. Like, I know I turn to it for simulation and control, and it gives me some fun even at my lowest points. Like, at least I can open my computer, play some Sims, relax, and let the world fall away for a few hours. So, thanks so much for listening to this episode, and I will see you in episode 5, where we will discuss escapism and relaxation.